So, new PlayStation first party title leaks new details, Days Gone 2, and God of War The Show production begins in 2026. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, have you finished Days Gone or not? We're going to be talking about the potential future of the franchise, but before then, who's finished the first game here? So comment below, yes or no, if you've finished Days Gone 1 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, God of War production begins in 2026. Reading from Nexus Point News, Amazon's God of War series finally has a filming date. The series will begin filming in March 2026 in Vancouver, sources tell Nexus Point News. The casting for the series is currently underway. Ronald D. Moore will serve as the showrunner for God of War. The writer's room also includes Matthew Graham, Electric Dreams and Spanish Princess, Stephanie Shannon from For All Mankind, and Outlander, Narendra K. Shankar from The Expanse and For All Mankind, Joe Manowski from For All Mankind and Star Trek Discovery, Mark D. Bernardin, hopefully I said that decently, from The Continental and Star Trek Picard, Tanya Latoya from The Witcher, and The Mighty Nien. Given Moore's history as a showrunner for All Mankind, Electric Dreams, and Outlander, it's no surprise that several familiar collaborators are joining him on this project. Moore has also offered an update on the series at San Diego Comic-Con in an interview with IGN. We're in the scripts phase. We're still working on scripts. It's going very well. We've got a good team. It's been a fascinating thing to sink my teeth into. I've never done an adaptation of a video game, and the deeper I got into it, the more impressed I was with the breadth and depth of the mythology that's involved in this video game. So it's great to hear that he's impressed with the depth of the series, meaning he'll most likely be heavily influenced by what's already there, which is obviously what we want. I wish they were adapting the original God of War series, because I think that would have been a better way to start and then move over to God of War 2018 and cap it off with Ragnarok before whatever else, Sony Santa Monica has coming next. I do wonder, though, if they're going to have flashbacks here for the Greek saga, because we've seen some aspects of that in God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. I wonder if they're going to try to do something like that in the show, and will they show off a younger Kratos? Just a thought there. I also really need to know who's playing, older Kratos in this series as well. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, new first-party leak. Reading from Insider Gaming, Marathon was supposed to release later this month, but in June, the game was delayed considerably to allow Bungie to recover from some struggles that arose from alpha playtests. The game is now undergoing further tests that are guarded by NDA, but of course, that hasn't stopped content from leaking online. First, eagle-eyed gamers recognized a UI update that evolved certain menus, such as the main factions screen. This fragment also revealed that all 6 of Marathon's core factions are playable in this test. It was also noted that a total visual overhaul has been rendered upon these factions, including an intro cinematic for each faction that offers a little backstory. There's also the new runner icon. This character has already been teased by Bungie, but the latest leaks have revealed a deeper description of this character. In one report, it was claimed that the icon works like Pathfinder from Apex Legends and has a drone that can auto-loot enemies. Finally, details about new maps emerged, such as a breakdown of a hazardous environment that has burning sparks raining from the sky. So, I'm not really sure what to say about Marathon, the extraction shooter. Maybe things could have changed when it gets revealed again, and I actually get to play it myself. Maybe I'll have a different opinion. It just currently doesn't have my interest, especially when we have something like Battlefield 6 coming soon. Online service titles really have to compete with taking people away from their existing online service titles. So that's the big challenge. Considering it's meant to release before March 2026, I assume we should be hearing about it sometime soon. The bet right now is that it'll appear at the next PlayStation event, potentially happening later this month. Let's see how this goes, but you guys let me know if you're looking forward to Marathon or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the final story of the video, Days Gone 2. So, not too long ago, Bend Studio canceled their games as a service title and have shifted to working on something else. The possibility of it being Days Gone 2 is there, which is what fans are really hoping for, including myself. But recently, a job posting has people a bit disappointed, but let's break it down. Recently, Sony Bend put up a job posting for a creative director. The listing mentions 2 points that give some potential information about their next project. The 2 points are demonstrated experience in a senior creative leadership role on at least one shipped AAA title or high-profile game. And the second point is experience with multiplayer game development and design. So this is a AAA title with potential multiplayer involvement. Now, the second point is what has people upset here because of the worry that this could be another live service title. Now, for me, I didn't see it like that. I saw it as a game with potentially a multiplayer side, especially considering their previous canceled game had listings mentioning live service on there. So I'll wait for that to pop up again on another job listing before I jump to that ship. I remember the developers of Days Gone originally wanted to include co-op for Days Gone 1 and were hoping to do that for Days Gone 2. So for me, who's to say that's not possible? A Days Gone 2 with co-op multiplayer included. As of right now, there isn't anything saying it can't be that. We have Days Gone 1 remastered recently. There are reports that a Days Gone movie has gone into production, and clearly if these two are happening, Sony clearly sees a value in this IP, the Days Gone IP. What better way to move forward than to produce a sequel to a game a lot of people clearly want? The original game, I believe, sold 8 to 9 million copies. So let's see if that helps making a sequel happen, because I don't see that as a failure. But you guys let me know if you want a Days Gone 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It is a new week." It's a new week for potential new gaming news, new leaks, whatever may pop up. That's the one thing that's exciting about starting a new week, is just the new possibility of new information coming out, especially considering we're getting closer and closer to that next potential PlayStation event or, showcase or state of play, whatever Sony decides to call it. And this time we have actual credible backing for it to potentially include some good things. Of course, always keep your expectations in check, but I will say, since last year, Sony has included first-party studios at multiple state of plays since the beginning of last year. Astrobot, Sorrows, Ghost of Yote, all revealed at state of plays. Who's to say something else can't be revealed here? And of course, getting that Sorrows gameplay. But I'm excited for whatever comes this week. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with "It is a new week." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.